What's up, guys? We are heading down for the final flight of the 1 million guarantee no limit hold'em tournament at Seminole Hard Rock. We're hoping to run up a stack. The theme so far has kind of been run hot early, get up to like 70K, 80K, and then just hit like a low in the middle of the tournament. It's kind of been happening each time. Haven't picked up aces or kings yet in 3 flights, which is kind of crazy. I was thinking about that. I've had queens, I've had ace king a bunch of times, but I haven't had aces or kings. Maybe this is the day. But yeah, we skipped the morning flight. We decided to just get some rest and chill at the pool. It's a nice day. It's the first sunny day since I've been here. It's been raining a lot. But yeah, so we're gonna head down and willing to fire 2 bullets, maybe 3, hopefully not 3, but we'll probably gamble a little bit on the first bullet just to try to build up a stack, but the lines are probably going to be pretty long. Being it's the last flight, people are trying to get that bag, but yeah, so hopefully we could run it up and stay hot throughout the tournament and not be in any danger and maybe get a, goal is like a, 300K, 400K stack would be ideal. The blinds, I think, going into day 2 will be something like 4-8K, something like that. So yeah. So hopefully, yeah, let's get in there and let's get after it today. All right, we'll update you on the first break. Just a quick update on the first break. We have 32K from 20K starting. Table's all right. There's a couple good players. One guy couple to my right is like pretty seasoned and he's opening a lot of pots. We picked up aces for the first time, which was nice. Bad part was everyone folded, so we just picked up the blinds. Won a nice pot with king jack or king queen turn trips. We got paid on the river. But not too much other than that to update. All right, update you on the next break. Blinds are 200, 400 with a 400 ante. We have ace, 10 of spades in the small blind. Under the gun opens to 1300. We call from the small blind and the big blind also calls. Flop is 8, 9, 10, 2 hearts. Checks to the under the gun player. He bets 1500. I call and the under the gun player, the big blind also calls. Turn is a 3 of clubs, checks around. River's the 5 of hearts. So the front door flush comes in. We check it to the under the gun player and he bets 7,000, which is like probably a little less than pot, around pot. I think about it for a little bit and I think he could obviously have some bluffs here that mainly contain like the ace of hearts or a big heart. And when he checks the turn, he obviously can take straights out of his range. So I think he has enough bluffs here where we have to make this call with top pair, top kicker. We end up making the call, then the big blind folds, and he has ace jack offsuit with the ace of hearts. So we chip up nice to about 37,500. Pretty rough stretch. We didn't update on the last break because we were so tilted. We did what we didn't want to do. We're in for 3 bullets. The first bullet was going well, and then we just kind of went card dead after the break. Dwindled down. We 3-bet ace deuce suited at one point, and just didn't fire through on the turn when we should have. The guy had a 5-6 suited. He was kind of a loose opener. When we dwindled down, picked up 9-10 suited. I think the blinds were 3, 600 and we had 12K. We opened middle position, you know, guy in the button 3-bets to, no, the blinds were 4-8, I made it 16. I had 16K to start the hand. He re-raises the 4, so he made it small. I call 9-10 suited. Flop is Jack 10-7. So I flop straight draw, 1 diamond. So I flop a straight draw and a backdoor flush draw. I shove, he snaps with kings. I turn a diamond, I turn to a straight flush draw and brick the river, the 7 paired on the river. I think it was Jack of diamonds on a turn, 7 on the river. Second bullet was really short. I got an ace queen against 6s and he flopped a set of 6s, and now we're at a table where everyone's raising 3 or 4x, so I can't even see flops. I folded king 5 of spades in the big, where if I called I would have turned enough flush. I had 20 bigs, the guy 3 X's under the gun, I fold. He had pocket 10s, he would have rivered a set. And the other guy had an ace, it was like an ace-high flop. So I would have doubled, at least doubled there. But these non-standard sizings are kind of killing me. Now we have 16K coming back to 1-2K, so we have 8 bigs. This is our last shot. Hopefully we can find a double and run it up. Yeah, so the last, our last bullet, we ended up busting. We survived for a while on a short stack. We were at a new table. Final hand, I get in 11 bigs. The big blind's 2,500. I have 28K, so I have about 11 bigs. A little over. I shove ace-5 suited under the gun and get called by kings and jacks, and they both make a set, so we were out. It's a right shove. I looked it up on push-fold charts. Under the gun, it's fine. Yeah, actually, ace-6 and ace-7 suited you can fold, but ace-5 suited is a shove. Had some hope when I didn't see any. It wasn't up against like ace-king, ace-queen. You know, at least it was 2 pockets, and just bricked. You know, before that, there were a couple like spots where, I think I said this earlier, that were close. Just like some of the players are just so frustrating. Like these guys are still raising like 3-4x pre-flop. I saw one guy make it like 6x, and I'm like, what is going on? Does no one like adapt and play how they should? It's so frustrating when these people still play like it's freaking 1998. So yeah, there was one hand with king 5 suited where we're in the big blind, and we had just sat down not to, I mean, we had just gotten there, and yeah, the guy makes it 3K under the gun at 500, 1,000. You know, we have the 20 bigs, and we fold. You know, we're crushed by a range that's either limping or, you know, most of these guys either limp, like they're medium strength hands, or they raise big, they're strong hands. There's like no balance at all. It's horrible. It's like everyone knows you have a monster when you raise only like 5% of your hands, and you had pocket 10s. He ended up making a set on the river. The other guy had an ace. So super frustrating when if he just does like a standard like 2x or even 2.5, I probably would have called. Just like the 3x is just so glaringly a very strong hand. So yeah, 3 bullets today was not ideal. I don't know if there's anything I could have really done differently. The only hand was the ace-deuce suited hand where I 3-bet the guy. I should have followed through on the turn because there's just, he's never that strong there. He was a loose player. The flop's ace 8-5-3, 2 clubs, and we bet the flop, and we need to fire through on the jack of spades turn for sure. There's like no, he doesn't have, you know, we have all the aces, we have all the kings, we have all the queens. He doesn't have any of that. We have ace-king suited, we have ace-queen suited, we have ace-jack suited. He could have a jack, but it's unlikely when he calls the flop. Like, what jacks does he have besides jacks that have clubs? you know, ace jack of clubs, which I didn't think he had a hand like that, and I wasn't locked in as well. I think the best I played was yesterday. Today I played okay. Didn't love it. But just overall 6 bullets in one tournament is very frustrating. It's very similar to the last time I came here. I think I fired 5 or 6 bullets, and just today I never got over 40K. Like my peak was 35K on 3 bullets on a 20K starting stack. So pretty terrible. And the 2 mixed events, brick those, but we'll get back after it. I think we're gonna get, you know, I'm gonna be home for a little bit now, and then going to Alaska, and then I'll be at Grayton Casino for the WSOP circuit there. So I think I need to do a little studying. I'm gonna be playing a lot of mixed events at Grayton, but hopefully get in some no limits too. There's like a monster stack. I think I'll play that. Maybe try like a satellite for the main. But yeah, this was just a frustrating trip. I mean, in comparison to years past, the players were maybe slightly better than they usually are. Like, it seems like either I got bad table draws or the players got better around here. Some good players. Some players I think they're better than they are, and some players that are probably, I don't know. It was just a frustrating trip, because I know if I got a big stack, I could have made a nice run, but it just wasn't meant to be. I thought I played fine, but a couple spots here and there, could have played differently, but I can't be too upset about it, I don't think. Definitely need to study more. Like, that's going to be a point of emphasis for the next couple days when I get home, and when I get back from Grayton as well. I need to put in some time. So yeah, sorry guys that I couldn't, I don't know. I don't have much else to say. So that's it for now, and we will see you guys in California. We will update you. I don't know. We will see you guys in California, and we will be doing some vlogs from Grayton, and hopefully we run better there, but we shall see. All right, guys. All right, well, we weren't done with poker for the trip. We did not go back to Seminole Hollywood. I was kind of over that place. Just tried to play a little daily tournament at Palm Beach Kennel Club right here in West Palm, where I'm staying. And it went well. I wish I ran like this in the, I kept saying this the whole time. I wish I ran like this in the big tournament at Hollywood. But we ended up taking 4th place. We did an ICM chop. I think it was like 67 entries, 150 buy-in. Did an ICM chop. I was a short stack. Survived for a while. Won most of my flips. Can't be too upset. Won a bunch of flips. Won a key one, I think 5s against Ace Queen before the final table, and that kind of propelled me into a decent stack. And then won a big hand with aces against 10s against the chip leader. And then they proposed the ICM chop. I could have played it out. I think first was 2,700. I ended up taking, I believe, 1,250. The chip leader was a little pushy. He wanted an extra 100 from each person after the ICM. I probably should have just played it out, but I honestly hadn't eaten all day, and I was happy with getting the 1,200. 3 buy-ins back from Hollywood. I'll take that. I felt like I was the best player by a mile at the table, but probably should have taken my edge. But I think 4th was 800, so I guaranteed an extra 450 by doing the chop pretty much. So can't be too upset with that. I basically had, I think, 20 or 22 bigs, somewhere around there. When we chopped, the chip leader maybe had closer to 55, 60 bigs, and there was a couple stacks in between. But I'll take that. It was a nice way to end the trip, and we'll see you next time. All right, guys.